because they're going to criticize you. Like that, I don't get it.
I don't either. And well, the last question, Jason, I know last one. This is weird that we have to get out at 4:20. I got to get rewired into football season mode, but
this is just today. I don't know how it's going to be moving forward, and we'll just make them call, and then I'll say I got to go. So go ahead.
No problem. Well, Bo Melton last year was one of the underlying stories of camp in watching this guy try to transition positions and make a roster. I know that's kind of hard to one-up the following year, but is there a storyline that people haven't been paying attention to, that maybe a guy that nobody thought was going to make the team that you're really fired up about early on?
Well, first of all, Bo's back at wide receiver, and given where their wide receiver depth chart is, he should have some opportunity, and I think he deserves it. One of my colleagues was joking that in the transcript, I asked a question about Bo to Steno, and he said, Bo Melton's a nice guy, was how he translated the question, which is fine, but he's also a nice guy who's made some plays, and he's capable of that. And maybe if he plays solely wide receiver, along with his special teams duty, he'll be more productive. There's a couple of good ones. My favorite one, which I'm sure Wally, as an avid reader of Channel 3000, you saw, Tramon Williams was here for the Hall of Fame induction. He was going to the Packers Hall of Fame, and he had this incredible moment during the 2007 camp where he broke up 3 consecutive Brett Favre passes deep down the sideline, and it got everyone's attention. And we all know that was the starting point for a guy who would go on to have a pick 6 in an NFC playoff game against the number 1 seeded Falcons in Atlanta that really launched their Super Bowl run. He has a Super Bowl ring. He's a Pro Bowler. He's an All-Pro. And now he's a Packers Hall of Famer. And the day that he was there, Jonathan Baldwin had this ridiculous interception.
This out while trying to talk to Jason.
Oh, that's interesting. I bet you really can't see right now, can you? I bet it's hard for you to see the... So for everybody out there listening, whoops, Jason's still on the line. Wait. I don't know if Jason just... Maybe he did. Whatever, not the point. Anyways, anybody out there listening right now, I just want to know how many times you go to the eye doctor. I go yearly.
Which is absurd.
And Wally hasn't been to the eye doctor in the 60 years of his life, and he can't see the board in front of him. So it is so hard to talk to somebody, or not talk. It's so hard to tell Wally, like, hey, just click this button, because for him, it's like light years away. Sorry.
She literally forcibly made me schedule an eye appointment on Monday, which...
Yes, I literally had to make it on my computer. I put in his email, his name, basically everything except his social security number, which I should have put in, but...
If you just asked, I would have given it to you without even thinking about it.
He called me, he was like, and then, whoa, what did you do that I nagged at you too, and you were like, what are you, my mom? Anyways.
You just been bullying me, making me take care of myself. It's not okay.
Yeah. I made sure his stomach was rumbling. So I said, Wally, when did you eat? And he did not appreciate that. So anyways, back to what we were talking about.
This office trying to make me take care of myself is making me sick.
Sorry that we care, Wally. I guess we just won't care anymore.
See, isn't that easier? Everybody wins.
Whatever. But you know who I do care about? Just kidding.
Oh.
Can we go back to the, well, I guess, you want to take a break or you want to talk?
Well, you can tee us up. Well, what do you want to talk about on the other side of the break here, Miss Dobrzynski?
I think we need to continue our conversation about Trey Smack.
Ooh.
Because it makes no sense to me, like Wilde said, why are you not saying good or no good in practice?
Where people can see.
Yeah. I get if it's like closed doors, like, hey, you don't have proof. Like,
it can't be reaffirming to a rookie kicker. That's all I know, to say that we don't have the confidence that you're going to make it, so we're going to tell the refs not to tell you if it's good.
Yeah, like that would hurt me.
Trey Smack talk.
Ooh!
Right on the other side of the break here.
Like a reoccurring segment.
You like that?
Yeah, if he does really bad, we can do like Thursday's third block. Trey Smack talk.
It's Or it could be positive. Smack talk to the other team if he starts hitting kicks.
Oh.
You can't have pros or cons.
If you were Trey Smack and you're doing really good, what would you say to the Bears line when you're getting ready to kick?
See, we've got something brewing right there.
Geniuses.
Trey Smack coming up here on the Damn Sports Show.
Brew Crew Tuesdays are back on August 18th.
Churio sends it deep to left, and there she goes.
Catch the Brewers on local TV as they battle the Seattle Mariners.
And Yelich launches one deep right center field. Forget about it. Oh, my goodness, third deck.
This edition of Brew Crew Tuesdays is presented by Delta Dental of Wisconsin. Tune in August 18th at 6:40 on Fox 6 in Milwaukee, or check your local listings to watch the game.
Is your business celebrating an anniversary, hosting a special event, or looking to drive foot traffic and boost your brand in the community? Then it's time to jump on board with 95.3 WBEV and Daily Dodge Brat Fries. Get ready to make room for our grills. We're inviting local businesses to become official Brat Fry hosts this season. It's a fun, high-energy way to bring customers to your location and create buzz around your business. You'll even partner with a local nonprofit organization to give back to the community while you grow. And this year's Brat Fry season will feature attendance-based guaranteed cash prizes for fans. All will be encouraged to get their stamp cards ready and participate in all Brat Fries on site. Everyone can follow along throughout the season. If they get their stamp card stamped 5 times, they're entered into a random drawing for those guaranteed cash prizes.
No purchase necessary to participate in the contest.
It's great food, great crowds, and community impact. To become a host location, visit DailyDodge.com today and fire up your next event.
At Key West Salon and Spa in Beaver Dam, freshen up your look and save. With autumn, take 10% off any highlight service, perfect for adding some brightness to your summer style. Want a little color without the sunburn? Get 16 tanning sessions for just $52. And Jeremy the Barber has you covered too. Get a haircut and shave combo, regularly $60 for 20% off. Book your appointment today at Key West Salon and Spa in Beaver Dam. Your key to feeling great and looking even better.
Booyaka, booyaka! What you gonna do when the best seats in the house belong to you? One lucky fan will win 2 front row couch seats for Frozen Tundra Wrestling's Radio Park Rumble 3. Live at the Dodge County Fair on Saturday, August 22nd, presented by Slumberland Furniture. This prize comes with a real finisher. You get to keep the couch. Register now on the DailyDodge.com contest page before the registration closes Friday, August 14th. Don't miss your chance to witness the throwdown being laid from the best seats at the fair.
Prairie Ridge Health's primary care team welcomes new patients. From routine checkups to support for chronic conditions, Prairie Ridge Health's primary care team is here to provide personalized, compassionate care for your entire family. With clinics in Beaver Dam, Columbus, Sun Prairie, and Marshall, our primary care team is here to provide care for every age and life stage. Meet our providers and schedule today at prairieridge.health or call 920-623-1200.
No one pitch. Ground ball towards third. Over the leaping Urshela and into left field, a base hit. Scoring from third, Perkins. Right behind him comes Terang, and it's a 2-run double. It went into the corner on that chopper. And William Contreras standing up to second base.
McGill kicks, delivers, swing and a miss. He struck him out. And Trevor McGill strikes out the side in Schwarber, Realmuto, and Bohm. This is Lane Grindle. Your home for Milwaukee Brewers baseball is 95.3 WBEV.
Sometimes they have no idea what they're saying out loud. Isn't that what local sports talk is all about? Hear more shenanigans now on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam and the Dam Sports Show, presented by Real Sports Cards in Waupun.
If you are looking for a one-stop shop for all things sports cards, head on over to Real Sports Cards in Waupun or check out their app. Whether you're into sports cards or Pokemon cards, Real Sports Cards has you covered. With live break streaming right on the app, you can grab individual cards on the go. You can be a part of a group and watch for your favorite players and teams as the packs get opened. Go to the Apple or Google Play Store today. Look for the orange logo and take your collection to the next level with Real Sports Cards, your local resource for all things sports cards, Pokemon cards, and more. One of the best things about talking sports is we can kind of accept that we were wrong sometimes. We can pivot our takes.
If you're about to be like, if you're about to ask me to be accountable for what I said about the panic button in April about Trey Smack, you're not getting that out of me.
I was going to suggest that one of us on this program was a little skeptical or a little worried when we got right after the draft, when we started seeing rookie minicamp and some kicks missing. You have been the one that just before we went to break says, I want to talk about Trey Smack on the other side of the break. This is where I love sports. Are we going to be two ships passing the night? Are you about to pass me and be actually worried about this right now?
I think I'm close to you, but I don't think I'm passing you, because as much as I think it's a problem with Trey Smack, I think right now it's also a problem with the Green Bay coaching staff. Why are you putting so much pressure on Trey Smack to be the number one and only kicker for the Packers? And also, why are you putting him through not having the officials say good or no good when he's kicking in front of so many people? If I'm Trey Smack, I'm sitting there like, wow, does my team, does my coaches, do they trust me?
But talking on the other side, flipping it back, they also are trusting him enough to say that you are the only kicker we are going into this part of the season, potentially going into preseason with.
See, but I don't know if that would make me feel better or worse.
But the difference is it's not like the quarterback position where you draft a guy in the first couple days in the draft and they don't start right away. Fernando Mendoza, an example, he might not start, and he's a first overall pick out in Las Vegas. Mm-hmm. Now, most people at quarterback position, they're like, that's not really that crazy. You got a guy like Kirk Cousins that's going to take the snaps to start. They're going to let him acclimate, learn the offense, get a feel, and when he's ready, they're going to let him play. You don't have that with kickers. It is, if you are drafted in the 6th round and you come out, you have an awful camp, you look terrible in preseason, a lot of teams are willing to say, you know what? Hand up. We got this one wrong. You won't be on the team. The fact that they're bringing or letting him be the only kicker going into the preseason, for better or worse, I think it does speak to the fact that the coaching staff is trying to make him feel confident that we aren't making you kick for your life in the early days of August. You got to get better. There's no excuses. But at the same time, it will be your job when we get to September, assuming everything doesn't hit the fan here in the next month.
Yeah, and you just don't know, and I would hate it if I was.
So if you were kicker, you're saying, like, if in this world, it's the same thing. We have somebody sitting over your shoulder in the producer chair for the damn sports show, and it's, well, we're going to give you guys both some practice this week. Ashley, and insert person Y here. That person's also getting the same amount of reps, and whoever does better, we're going to give the job to. You're telling me that you wouldn't be more nervous with that than being, hey, we're going to let you make mistakes, but we trust you at the end of the day to figure it out?
I think I would rather have the competition, because then when it came down to the end result, I would know that, like, I got it because they know my ability to do the job. Right now, we're just basing the fact off of that he kicked really good in college. And we've seen this pan out before. Kickers who are really good in college come to the NFL, and what do? They flop. They flunder. No, flunder's not the word.
Flame out.
It's not flame out.
Flounder.
Flounder, whatever. Potato.
A lot of F words.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess I'm just like, where do we go from here? Because if I sit in this chair in September and I say, Wally, what the hell did Trey Smack do last night? And I almost clicked the wrong buttons and sent us haywire. Anyways, if I sit in this chair in September and are like, well, damn, he just missed his 5th consecutive kick, I'm going to be pretty mad. Why? It's all could have been avoided.
Well, that's the thing.
Should not have gotten rid of anybody.
It's going to take something.
It's a competition. What are we doing?
It's going to take something to that effect, though, of missing a bunch of kicks in a large stretch of time. I mean, you even have guys like the last couple of years, for instance, Brandon McManus, who comes in. He was solid in the regular season.
He was fine.
But the problem is that when he got to the postseason or later last year when he had that injury, whatever you want to call that, is he hurt? Is he not hurt? He's good enough to play. Now he's not. That's gone. You addressed it by actually using valuable draft assets in the draft. You expect Trey Smack to come in and kick right away. And given the fact that he's going to be the only guy that is going to be kicking, they're going to let him work his way out. I would be flabbergasted.
Wow.
Flabbergasted if we get to September and it's not, we're feeling a lot better, he's starting to kick a little better, or there's someone else on the practice squad or someone out there. There's just no way in a month's time, if Trey Smack is on the only kicker on this football team, that he's not playing immensely better. I refuse to believe that.
I don't think Trey Smack will be our kicker for the whole year. I'm going to stamp it now.
When are you calling it?
4:29 on August 5th. Trey Smack will be out by end of September, early October.
You're going like Narv Dog. Braden Narvison, you're saying the same thing. Like, no, he's gone. See ya.
Yep.
I don't believe it. I think you're going to get, if anything, an Anders Carlson first year where they're going to give him every opportunity to succeed.
If I have to watch another season with an Anders Carlson type kicker, I might as well just kiss our chances for the playoffs goodbye, because it seems like every year it's the same thing. We get up, we're doing good, bam, kicks, screws us. Now you got me all fired up about Anders Carlson. He drove me bonkers.
And understandably so. There's a reason why he wasn't on the team after the fact. The problem is, I don't even think that having a kicking problem is going to keep a team as talented as this Packers team out of the playoffs. I think it could be even worse, where you're going to have a similar situation to last year where you have a critical game and you're kicking in a pressure situation in the fourth quarter. You missed a kick. All of a sudden now you have Jordan Love and you're asking him to go score a touchdown to win the game instead of getting in field goal range and trying to extend it. I'm worried about postseason. I don't think this will rear its ugly head until we get closer to that point where the games actually matter. Problem is, by that point, it's going to be too late.
Yep, just like this year. Because 21-3, who the heck allowed, whatever.
Was it? It was 24-3 at half, wasn't it? It got even worse than that.
Whatever it was, 24-21. It was not good. And we lost because Brandon McManus decided he couldn't find where the goalpost was.
He was definitely a contributing factor. It went well beyond that in that game.
Maybe he should get his eyes checked.
I want to give a little positive, though, because we have a lot to be positive about. The Green Bay Packers are going to be one of the favorites to not only win the NFC North, but be competing for a Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. Baron Sorrell. We asked Jason Wilde about it. I'm curious, because I know your stance on Lucas Van Ness not thinking he's going to take a leap this year.
Nope.
Where do you stand knowing that Baron Sorrell's impressing right now at camp?
I think with Baron Sorrell impressing people at camp, that there is a very good chance that we soon see, once given Micah Parsons is healthy, because like Jason Wilde said, we most likely will see LVN and opposite side Baron Sorrell. I think there's a very good chance, because I personally don't think LVN is going to take that next step that a lot of people are saying he possibly will this year. I think that you're actually going to see Baron Sorrell be able to make that jump, and then when Micah Parsons come back, I think that it's going to be Micah and Baron Sorrell opposite of each other, and bam, what a defense.
They're going to split time. I will give you that. I think Baron Sorrell has a chance to be a really fun guy coming into this sophomore season. No shot is he going to be better than Lucas Van Ness.
Lucas Van Ness is going to have 10 sacks.
I have stapled my reputation and name to this. Yeah, has that blown up in my face before? Sure. Yeah, it has.
Sure.
This time? Sure. This time is different.
Why is this time different?
Lucas Van Ness was showing those signs of promise last year. The stats didn't fully reflect it. He was banged up. He was still getting one of the higher grades. I know, PFF, take it a dime a dozen. Say it every time. But he was impressing people that study the game, that each of these guys on the edge position, what he's able to accomplish. And what he was able to in the latter half of last year has me more than encouraged, knowing he's going to have to be the guy to step up with Micah Parsons out possibly for a month, maybe a little bit more than that. Lucas Van Ness is going to have 10 sacks this season. Barron Sorrell is going to play. But he's not going to play more than 30% of snaps because he's going to be in a rotation with Lucas Van Ness. He ain't going to be taking that spot. No shot.
You are out of your mind. Lucas Van Ness is not going to be able to Lucas Van Ness is not going to be able to hold a candle to Barron Sorrell by the time Micah Parsons is back.
Where is the... Okay, I get it. This is sunshine and rainbow season in camp. Everybody's in the best shape of their life.
You can't even say it's sunshine and rainbows because Lucas Van Ness is... What has he shown at camp? Please.
Just because we don't have articles written every day doesn't mean he's not going to be impressive in the season.
He hasn't been impressive in his whole career. The only reason why we have it is because he looks big and bulky and he's Hercules, and everybody's like, oh, I bet this guy would be good.
Guess what? Hercules found Danny DeVito. What happened then?
I don't know. I've never seen Hercules.
You haven't seen Hercules?
No, I haven't. Have you?
Yeah, I'm just a regular American guy. I'm like rattled right now.
Yeah, because you're probably rattled because you know you're going to be wrong about Lucas Van Ness having 10 sacks.
No.
How? He can't even... What did he have last year? Like
he has less than 10 sacks in his career.
Like in college too, or just...
No. In his college, he is... I want to say he was closer to double digits there.
Oh my
Shortened season, by the way. They don't have the full length that the NFL does.
That makes a lot of sense then. That's why he didn't get those double digits in college. Not because he's not good.
He had all the intangibles. He still has them there. And
I bet if you ask anybody that's not like a diehard Packers fan, hey, do you know who Lucas Van Ness is? They're going to be like, no, Dak who? He hasn't made a name for himself. He can't even sack a quarterback.
How often do we see that player that just emerges and shocks a lot of people around the NFL, and it's always that one fan base that had been sitting on it and telling you, hey, we've seen the glimpses. We know it's there.
There hasn't been any glimpses, though.
There have been glimpses.
There have been glimpses of like, oh, yeah, like he might look good. Where, Wally, I could not tell you a glimpse that I've seen Lucas Van Ness, and I'm like, maybe there's hope.
You might not have hope, but Micah Parsons has hope. Does that mean nothing to you to hear him say this guy is doing everything right?
He also has hope in Barron Sorrell. So what makes Barron Sorrell different than, or not? You know, they're splitting time according to you.
They're going to split time.
They're not going to split time.
And being high on Barron Sorrell that's an awesome thing, because I remember last year when he wasn't high on Rashawn Gary and seemed to be all but subtweeting him in real life every post game. We need to have more effort. We need to execute. We need to do better.
That's because Rashawn Gary put up like 0 numbers.
Yeah, he's another example. Rashawn Gary disappointed. Another high pick that the Packers had real aspirations to be a part of this team for a long time. Mm-hmm. And they said we were wrong. That's not going to happen. And Lucas Van Ness is entering that critical year for him, where if he's going to carve out any...
Here we go again with the critical year.
It's a critical year.
It's his 6th year.
It's not his 6th year. It's his 4th year.
Oh, where did I get 6 from?
I was going to say, if he's at 6 and has no 10 sacks, yeah, you'd probably have me a little bit more panicked.
That's right. He's in his 4th year. Whoops.
This is a big year.
You're in his 4th year.
It is.
You can't play... No, you can't play this card anymore. He's in his 4th year.
The Packers picked up his option.
Yeah, well...
They have confidence.
They also have confidence in a rookie kicker from Florida who hasn't even seen the Tundra Trio. The Tundra. Frozen Tundra, that's what I meant to say.
Yeah, I know you've been working too many Tundra Trios over the years, and now you're rattled.
Tundra Trio, and then there's the Frozen Tundra Wrestling. There's just too many Tundras in my life.
There's a lot of Tundras right now.
A lot of Tundras.
They don't have Toyotathon yet, but maybe we'll get you another one of these days. Jordan Love will see to that.
Yeah. See?
We're going to step aside for a break. We'll continue our football conversation here in just a few moments, because Wade Bates earlier today had a chance to talk to the new head coach of the co-op between Horicon and Husticon and that is none other than the local man himself, and you get Andy Selgrad taking over that program. Wade had a chance to catch up with him. We'll talk about that right on the other side of the break here on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Hi, this is Andy Cashin, head baseball coach at Watertown High School. You're listening to 1430 ESPN.
Partner your business with the most famous 4 letters in sports, ESPN. For more information, click on the Contact Us tab at DailyDodge.com.
A housing consultant told the Beaver Dam Common Council that increasing housing choices is key to supporting workforce growth. Health officials say tick activity is heavy this summer and urge people to prevent tick bites by using insect repellent, wearing protective clothing, and checking themselves, children, and pets after spending time outdoors. Beaver Dam's postponed National Night Out takes place tonight from 5 to 8 p.m. at Swamp Park. HH Improvements donated 44 pounds of non-perishable food to the Beaver Dam Community Food Pantry after completing a community food drive. Governor Tony Evers is urging the USDA to rescind new SNAP retailer requirements scheduled to take effect in November. Wisconsin Attorney General Josh Kaul has joined a multi-state lawsuit challenging a Trump administration rule that would expand catastrophic health insurance plans. For viewer ESPN News, I'm Allison Beggs.
Your home for Beaver Dam High School Golden Beaver Athletics is Daily Dodge TV and 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Step into a world so fine, shiny floors that truly shine, tiles and wood you'll adore, get it all at Professional Floor. Showers, blinds, counters too, everything just like brand new. They've got what you're looking for, only here at Professional Floor.
Okay, full disclosure, we still don't sing here, but since I've got the mic, let me drop some knowledge. At Professional Floor Covering, we've got the best brands and styles for every project. Whether you're looking for cabinets, blinds, flooring, or more, we're here to make your home look amazing. Check out our showroom to explore our wide range of luxury vinyl plank flooring. Need a bathroom makeover? We've got custom marble and ceramic showers and countertops to elevate your space. And if you're thinking kitchen upgrade, our cabinet and porcelain tile selection is top notch. Take a look online at proflr.com and stop in to visit us at 713 Park Avenue. Time to hand the mic back.
Sports, spice, and occasionally nice. You're tuned into The Dam Sports Show, presented by Real Sports Cards in Waupun, Dodge County's local sports show on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
And welcome back to the Dam Sports Show here on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam and Daily Dodge TV. We're going to now throw it over now to an interview that Wade Bates did with Andy Selgrad, the new head football coach over at the Husticon Hustisford Co-op program. Let's throw it on over there now, Dobes.
The Husticon Hustisford Co-op getting ready for the season, and a familiar name that we know from the area who's been around, won a state championship, Andy Selgrad, now athletic director and head football coach for Husticon. Coach Selgrad, how's the first couple of days of practice been for your squad here?
It's going really well. Kids are buying in. They're learning really fast. They're excited about playing football again, being together. It's been just a ton of fun already, just coaching these guys, and I consider it a real privilege.
Well, let's talk about your offseason since you were named the head coach for the Marsh Falcons. Just how has the offseason been? What kind of work did you get in this summer?
We had our contact days. We had 4 contact days at the end of July, right before the dead week. We had a couple of contact days sprinkled throughout the summer on Wednesday nights, just to try and install some things and get to know the kids and let them get to know us as a coaching staff and what our expectations are. We've had good participation in the weight room, and, I couldn't be any more happy with that. And it's been... You can see the growth from day to day, from day one till, our last practice here. It's just been unbelievable to see how well this team has grasped all the concepts that we're trying to introduce. So very happy with it, very pleased with the direction we're heading.
When it comes to the kids that are returning, Coach, how different is your scheme, both on offense and defense, from what they had been running the last few seasons?
I'd say it's completely different. And, we're going to do what we do. We run the football. But at the same time, we got some really good skill positions on the edges, both offense and defense, where we can, we can catch the ball, we can throw the ball. I think we're a very balanced, dynamic offense and defense. We've got some very, fast and physical football players out there, and they're going to fly to the ball. So it's just to be a matter of learning how to communicate on the field, learning how to adjust to certain formations defensively, offensively, making sure our blocking assignments are sound and make sure everyone's on the same page.
Talking with Husticon head football coach Andy Selgrad. Coach, obviously we talk about, kids getting to know you coming in and knowing what you are expecting of them on the football field. How do you as a head coach going into a new situation learn about your team? How does that what's that process like, learning your personnel?
Well, it really starts in the weight room. So just attending the weight sessions, talking to the kids, just talking about how things are going to be run, what the expectations are. And, first time I met them, I said, look, new situation, new system, new team, new coaches. This is an opportunity to show that we can compete. And I firmly believe we can compete. So we got blessed by being removed from the Capital Conference, which is definitely going to help us. Not to say that the Eastern Suburban's easy by any means, but it's a better situation for us because of just school populations. When you're in the Capital, you're going against some much bigger schools that are really good D4 schools. Now we're going to be in a D6 conference, so it's going to pair up a lot better. And we just want to communicate that to the kids that, hey, you've got an opportunity here to compete in another really good conference, but with teams that are similar in demographics. We were able to do some team events throughout the summer. We went and played paintball. We had a team cookout on our last contact day. And just to see these kids just hang around each other, they really enjoy being a team, being a family. And the way I see it as coaches, we're just trying to graft ourselves into that and let them know that we're there for them and we care about their growth, not only as a football player, but as a human.
You had some good athletes last year, team. People even look at that 1-8 record, Coach, that Husticon had last year, but you had a run where every week at the first half of the season, you were playing a team that was in the top 10 in the state, Husticon was, and they were right there and they were battle tested and they got a big victory down the stretch. Numbers wise, you're in the upper 20s, just spread out pretty evenly through the classes, or what does your roster look like that way?
Yeah, we're right around 29. Not where we want to be, but it's a great core group. And I was just talking to my dad the other day, who's coaching with me, and it's interesting because honestly, 9 through 12, no matter what, we see football players and we see guys that want to compete. And so there's not a lot of drop off between the grade levels, and that's exciting. We're going to be young. We don't have a ton of seniors. We have a fair amount of juniors. So, we're going to have to rely on some younger kids to step up and play some meaningful football for us. So what's exciting, though, is our youth program, our 7th and 8th grade team. We've got 30 plus kids. So there's a lot of excitement in the community, within the school to be part of football. And that's what we want. We want to see that growth. That's how you grow a program. We want it to be a program and not a team, because a team can have a single good year, but we want continued success, and that's got to be grown through the youth program.
And that's thing you got to like Horicon. There's an enthusiasm for athletics there. You see it in the facility that the community invested in, and they're going to do everything they can, right? They have for the football program and sports in general in Horicon, where it's got to be fun to be in a community where they back you like that.
It is. It's exciting. You're out in the community. People want to talk to you about football. They want to talk to you about the sports. You can see the love for athletics here, and you can see it for all extracurriculars. It's a very unique community in that way, and that's what really attracted me to coming to Horicon. It's an opportunity to give back and just be part of something that's been established already, and try and do whatever I can to help, improve things. And it's not that things were bad in any way, shape, or form before I got here. I just want to lend whatever expertise I can to just help bolster every single program in this community, not just football.
Coach, obviously wins and losses, you want to win games. What are you looking for? What when you look at the end of the year, what would say, hey, this has been a successful first year in the helm at Husticon?
We set a goal, and our goal is to compete in every conference game, and we want to make the playoffs. We want to make a return to the playoffs and compete. And, like you said before, we competed in the Capitol. A 1-8 record doesn't really reflect how hard these kids played last year. And they basically, when you're going against a Columbus or a Lodi or Lake Mills, and you're not blessed with the same size or numbers that those schools have, you do get worn down. And so this year we're going to keep growing from that and use that as a catalyst to help us compete with schools that are similar in size and similar in demographics. So for us, success, our goal is to make the playoffs. If we make the playoffs, that's a success. But ultimately, as a coach, what I want to see is that we play all 48 minutes, and we play hard, and we never give up.
Coach, you got a scrimmage at Ripon next Thursday, and then you open up at Lomira on the 21st. It should be exciting for that. We've actually got 4 games on Daily Dodge TV with Husticon this year. The 28th at Fall River Rio, the 11th of September against Cambridge, the 2nd of October at Marshall, and then Waterloo on October 9th. So it's going to be fun watching the Marsh Falcons, and you got to be excited, too, to see the growth in your program here in year number 1.
Absolutely. We're excited for it. We're chomping at the bit to start competing. We're going up to Ripon, which obviously there's a little bit of history there, but we couldn't find a scrimmage. And so I called up Ripon and said, hey, can we come up there and scrimmage? And they said yes. So, it'll be a good situation. I know Coach Stigler up there is doing a great job with the program. We've talked to them and we've helped them get going up there. So, it's going to be hopefully just a good scrimmage for us, and that there's no animosity. I know there's always a little bit of that when a coach leaves, but just want to compete and want to just show what we can do. There's going to obviously be some familiarity because they're running what we're running. So that'll be interesting in itself. So.
Coach Andy Selgrad, Husticon head football coach. Look forward to seeing the Marsh Falcons this season, and good luck. Thanks for the time.
Thank you.
And a huge thank you again to Andy Selgrad, new head coach over there with the Husticon Marsh Falcons. And big year coming up for them. I know that they're looking to rebound, and they got a state champion coach coming in the building to try to give some help to that squad. Looking forward to covering them. Should have them a few times. Make sure you follow along on our our Facebook and Twitter, and get the actual schedule out there. We'll be doing a schedule, kind of like tease over the coming weeks too, as we get closer to that here on the Damn Sports Show. We're going to take our final breaks of the day, and when we come back, it is time for some over-unders. It's not higher or lower. Wally, get it through your head. Over-unders next here on the Damn Sports Show.
Here's a look at your weatherology forecast. Slight chance of thunderstorms with fog and spots tonight. Otherwise, cloudy skies expected. Lows dip down to about 59. Southwest winds around 5 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies with fog early tomorrow. Highs level off around 80. Lows around 58. Tomorrow night, partly cloudy. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. Right now, 70.
Keep up to date with all the latest going on in high school athletics across the region by heading to the sports tab at DailyDodge.com. Local scores, interviews, and more.
Need to upgrade your appliances but don't want to pay for them all at once? I'm Josh Schneider from Silica for Your Home. During LG Days, you can buy now with 18 months 0% financing. That's no interest till 2028. Plus, get up to $500 back on qualifying LG appliances and free delivery and installation on hundreds of LG models. Don't miss the LG Days Savings Event now through August 26th at Silica for Your Home in Fond du Lac, Beaver Dam, Watertown, and ShopSilica.com.
Snakes, zombies, public speaking. The list of fears is endless. But the real danger is in your hand when you're behind the wheel. Distracted driving is what's really scary and even deadly. Eyes forward, don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Our Any Size Mattress event for our anniversary special is going strong. You can save big for our 59th anniversary sale. Check out Any Size mattresses starting as little as $99. That's right, get a queen size mattress for the price of a twin for as little as $99. Check out our 8-inch memory foam mattress for as little as $169. Any size you want. A 10-inch memory foam mattress for as little as $199 and a 12-inch super awesome mattress for as little as $299. You know those bed in the boxes that you can't try when you buy from places like Amazon? Well, you can get them here at lower price points and you can try them out. Take advantage of our Slumber Cash and get an additional $300 Slumber Cash with select Tempur-Pedic, Sealy, or Stearns & Foster's mattress purchase. And ask us about our interest-free financing for up to 59 months with equal monthly payments and no minimum down. Our Sealy mattresses start as low as $399. Check out our amazing mattress deals during our anniversary event running right now at Slumberland Furniture, Beaver Dam, and Watertown.
Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
They treated me like family.
They're actually people that you can depend on.
They made me feel seen. They really treated me like I was a part of their family, a part of their team.
They ask how you're doing, how you're feeling.
They're just so welcoming and so sweet and kind.
It's like family. Caring about another member of the family.
If you've been injured, it costs you nothing to see if Gruber Law Offices can help.
From Durleaf Field to Lambeau Field, stay tuned to the Dam Sports Show. Brought to you by Real Sports Cards in Waupun. You're listening to 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam.
Ashley Dobrzynski, Wally Lukachinsky. We are the Dam Sports Show presented by Real Sports Cards in Waupun. It is time for Over Under here to round out the show. Ashley, take it away. I should have set you up and given you a shot.
We're losing things. There we go. All right, Walter. Well, we only have about 2 minutes because we're really bad with time.
I'm doing great.
We're doing great. So, over under 6. Sorry. Over under 6.5 players have hit 60-plus home runs in an MLB season.
I'm gonna. I think that's actually under for a change.
That is correct. It is actually 6.
Yes.
And I started saying that, and that's why I pivoted.
Ah. That's a rare one. I always feel like they're over on this.
Yeah, I agree. Can you name the 6 players?
I think I can get at least healthily in there. I think you got Mark McGwire, Barry Bonds, Sammy Sosa. Those 3.
You got 3.
Got 3. This is where it gets fun because I think Cal Raleigh got over 60 last year, didn't he? Or he was just short.
Just short.
I know he set the catcher record. Roger Maris is going to be one.
Correct. I just am always so impressed with how you just know these things.
Well, that one I knew because Aaron Judge broke that a few years ago, the American League record. He had 62, which has me at 5 out of 6.
Mm-hmm.
So I know it has to be an NL guy. Oh, of course it had to be an NL guy.
You're going to hear this and you're going to be like, oh my, duh.
60 home runs, and I'm missing. I don't think Griffey Jr. ever got the 60.
He did not.
I have to tap out 5 out of 6.
He played for the Yankees. Plays for the Yankees.
I already said Aaron Judge.
Oh, crap. You did. He's also a candy bar.
Oh, Babe Ruth had over 60 in a year?
Yeah. Sorry, I totally missed it. You didn't say Babe Ruth. Yep, Babe Ruth.
Wow.
And we don't have time for another one, but we are headed to, Walter and I are headed to National Night Out.
Excited for that.
That got rescheduled, so if you want to come see us, we'll be there from 7 to 8.
So come out. We're the night crew. We're the last group. Come out, say hello.
They saved the best for last.
Best for last. National Night Out. We expect to see you there. Mm-hmm. Have a great night, everybody. We will be back same time, same place tomorrow with another edition here of the Dam Sports Show. Homer Hour coming up next.
This SportsCenter update is brought to you by Silica for your home.